What's up, you beautiful rock stars? It's Jim Chandler with Rock Your Best Vocals, back with another Monday Mindset Motivation. How to be a great singer before you can sing great. How is this possible, Jim? You're asking. I'm going to tell you how it's possible, and I'm going to give you 3 tips to make sure you know how to do what's possible, and then I'm going to give you a really follow-up tip after that is going to change your life. I promise you that. So stick around to the end. So most struggling singers think like this. They say, if I only had the time to practice, then I could do the scales and the warm-ups and the exercise and everything, and then I would be a great singer. Okay, so that is a broken model. It's backwards. Okay, so that's the wrong way to work around. So let me know in the comments below if you can relate to that, if that's the way you've been working. Okay, if I only had the time to practice, or if I only had a space where I could rehearse, where I could sing loud, where people wouldn't, hear me or whatever, or something like that. If I only had that space, then I could do the things that I could do these warm-ups, and then I would be a great singer. So let me know in the comments below if you can relate to that, because I'm sure a lot of people, a lot of struggling singers think that way. And I'm going to tell you why that is a broken model and what you can actually do about that. Successful singers work from a be, do, have model. That's the reverse of that, okay? So if you're working from have, do, be, you need to flip that around and work from the be, do, have. You need to be that successful singer in your mind to do the things that a successful singer would do, and then you would have the career that you wanted, or you would have the limousine, or the, like champagne, or what, I don't know, whatever, champagne, caviar, yachts, whatever, all that, the stuff that you want, right? That you would have all that, okay? So why is this so important that you do this? Because if you don't, you're going to be stuck in that same rut as a struggling singer for a long time. And I don't want that for you, and you don't want that. So why it's important is because if you want to move forward and become a better singer, you really need to focus on working from that be, do, have model. Okay, so what are the 3 things that you could do? So what are the 3 things that you could do to start working from that be, do, have model? Number 1, right, is the first thing you have to do is ask yourself, who and how would I have to be to become a great singer? How would I have to be in my mind? So what you could do around this is you could create an alter ego. So you could say, you could pick anybody, pick your favorite singer and say, how is that person being? How are they showing up in life, right? What do they think as that person, as a successful singer? So what does not easy to say. What does a successful singer think in their mind? How would they have to be, and what would they think in their mind? Who and how would I be if I was that successful singer? And then the second thing you can do is ask yourself, what would that person do? If you start to think about that alter ego, who and how would I have to be? And then you think, what would that person do on a day-to-day basis? And then think about those things and start writing those down. I go, okay, this is what I would have to do. Okay, so if I wanted to be a successful singer, pick your favorite artist and think, who and how would I have to be a great singer, right? Pick that alter ego, that alter identity, and then you write, what would they do? And then the third thing you could do is think about what they would actually have as an outcome, right? So what is it that you desire out of all of that? Okay, so why would you even be being that person? Okay, so what is it that you want to have? Okay, and that is the end goal. That's the dream that you want to live. Okay, that's say you want to have a yacht, or you want to have a mansion, or you want to have a career, or whatever that is. Start thinking of that Okay, in terms of like you're start dreaming about that, okay? But you really have to work from the be first, because that have will come very easily. You won't even have to think about that. That's part of the dream. That's part of like the desire of being that person, because it's the things that you want to have. But if you start being that person now, you will eventually have the things that that person has, like an incredible career, a yacht, a mansion, a whatever, like a cellar full of champagne, or whatever it is that you want. Like that's the have part of it. So now that you know that you can actually be a great singer in your mind, before you can actually sing great, what are you going to do with this information? Comment down below on how you're going to actually use this. Let me know, what are you going to actually do with it? Because you have to really put this into practice. So how will you start to implement this today? Comment down below and let me know how you're going to start to implement this today. Okay, and then getting to the last thing that I said I would share, the thing that changed my life forever for the better, was that I started working with my mentor. His name is Jim Fortin, and there is a link down below to a free training that he has that really taught me everything that I'm sharing with you now, is a Be Do Have course. So if you click the link down below and sign up for that Be Do Have training, it's an amazing course, so much value. Before I started working with him, I was just on this complete road to nowhere. Like as far as success goes and everything like that, I was just constantly looking for ways to succeed, but always feeling like I was always failing. And all of the things that I learned from him over the years, I've worked with him, has turned my life around completely. So the best thing that you can do for yourself, please click the link down below to get on that free training, that Be Do Have training. I hope this has helped. If it has, please like and share it with other people that you think it might help, and share the link. Rock your best vocals where your best keeps getting better. Thank you. Cheers.